Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to do a tutorial about enhancement converters. You can buy them on the auction house using influence or at any merit vendor using reward merits. Using reward merits you can get 3 converters for 1 merit or 30 converters for 10. To begin with, you can only convert set enhancements into other pieces. That's anything that falls under uncommon recipes, rare recipes, very rare, PvP, archetype origin enhancements, and winter set categories. Nothing can be converted into a purple PvP, ATO, or winter enhancement if it wasn't already one of those categories. So, for example, you can't go from yellow to purple. You'll just waste a ton of enhancement converters trying to do it, and you'll never get there. But you can convert within those categories to get a different set. So you can go from an Entomb winter piece to some other winter piece, and conversion is random. One thing to note, there is not an undo button, so if you accidentally convert the wrong enhancement, you just have to go through the conversion process again to get it back to what it was. You can also convert enhancements that have already been attuned or boosted, but if you convert a boosted enhancement into something that cannot be boosted like a proc, it'll show the boosted value in red instead of white. When you are converting non-attuned IOs, you can only convert into an enhancement that is available at the same level of the original, so you can't convert a level 50 Doctored Wounds, for example, into a Miracle, because Miracle as a set maxes out at level 40. Likewise, a set that is only available at level 20, you cannot get a 50 from that. Now that we've got the basic stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with some examples and show you how to do it. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you have some enhancement converters in your salvage. If you click on your salvage and open it up and go to the special tab, which is all the way on the right, you can see right here where you've got enhancement converters or reward merits to be able to go buy enhancement converters. Another easy way to check and make sure that you have converters is to click on enhancements. If you see this convert button right here, that means that you do have some in your inventory. So once you open up your enhancements, you're going to go ahead and click convert, and it'll show you right here how many you have. So you can convert 3 ways for a lot of things. For anything that is yellow or orange that has other sets in that category, you can click on the out of set conversion and there's a drop down box. So Airburst is a ranged AoE set, so you can click on category and that will cost you 2 converters. If you want to convert by rarity, which would be uncommon to uncommon, that'll cost you 1, and inset conversion airburst to airburst would cost you 3. And you can see your cost right here. So let me go ahead and show you what I was talking about with the in category conversion. If you click that drop down box and select ranged AoE and then hit convert, it's going to give you a different ranged AoE enhancement. Yellows can convert to oranges as long as it's not a PvP orange. So you can pull that back up, and if that's not the set you wanted, you can do it all over again until you get the set you wanted. Let's say I was looking for a Positron's Blast. That's great, we got it. So moving on to the next one, we can convert by rarity instead, and that gave us a Doctored Wounds. Or we can also do an inset conversion. Say I'm looking for that damage range. We just click on inset, convert, and we got that one right off the bat. So now we've got a rare, which is also a ranged AoE, but we're going to convert by rarity and see what we get. So that turned it into a performance shifter. If you are looking for the proc, you can convert by category or rarity to get to the category you're wanting, and then hit inset conversion, and we'll just do that a couple times until we get the proc that we're after. This can take a little while because it is random. There's not an undo button. So if we happen to get it, overlook it and do it again, we just got to keep going. There we go. That's the proc we were looking for. Okay, so moving on to purples. And so on purples, you have convert by rarity, and that's the only choice you have for out of set conversion because your purples have one set per category. So converting by rarity, we're going to see what we get. We get a coercive persuasion. Let's say that's not the one we're after. We'll do it again. There we go. There's one we can use. And then same as with your yellows and oranges, you can also convert inset, which is useful. Say I don't need that particular hecatomb. I can convert inset for something different. Your ATOs, all the stuff that is archetype specific, has a rarity of archetype, which will convert from one archetype to another, like this one did. So it went from Stalker to Scrapper. But you can also, on that drop down, hit category Scrapper and convert to, usually it will convert to the other Scrapper set or the other set for that archetype. You can, again, do inset conversion. And then winter sets are another specialized category. These only have rarity, winter pack, or inset conversions. But we got a blistering cold out of that one. So let's do that one again. And we got a winter spite. Important to note that a non-superior will never convert into a superior, and a superior will never convert into a non-superior. If they're already catalyzed to become superior, they will stay superiors of whatever they convert into. Next up, we've got PvP IOs, which again only have rarity. They don't have a category because they are one set per category. So we can convert a gladiator strike into a javelin volley, or we can do it again, see what we get. We got a shield wall. That's great. Those are really useful for most players. Now we're going to convert a boosted one and see what we get, so I can show you what it'll look like if you get a proc. There we go, right off the bat. So we got a shield wall, teleportation protection, plus res. And if you notice, the boost is now in red, which means it won't be usable because it's not capable of being boosted. So you've got to put that back in and convert it again. I'm going to convert it a couple more times because I need to get it back to what it was originally. There we go. All right, well, thanks for sticking around, guys. If you have any questions or any ideas for what else you would like to see in the future, make sure to say something in the comments or find me in game. My global's at Drusilla, and I will see you around.